Today on the channel, we don't fear the Reaper, but maybe the Robot Reaper with the Robot Reaper Super 7 Ultimate, the worst, version 2.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today, we're back to the worst line with the Robot Reaper Frozen Edition. But for all your Robot Reaper needs, better hit up Super 7, use code KyleP at checkout to support the channel. And I gotta give a special thank you to Super 7 as they sent me these latest round of worst figures to check out. So big props to Super 7 for helping the cause over here, or something like that. But very excited to unbox this Robot Reaper again. Now, we did unbox the first cycle of the worst, and then the second, which these are. Now we're getting a little bit of repaints here, and we know how that goes. You got to vote with your wallet at the end of the day. I can see some people saying, I got the first edition. I don't need this Frozen edition. Once again, it's your wallet. But it is interesting here, and we did get two heads with the last one, just like this one. So there is different looks. There is some smoke and mirrors. You can make them feel as different as possible, and that's what we're going to attempt to do with this one here. And of course, we're going to attempt to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. No slipcase cover, no outer shell, nothing like that. What you see is what you get in the mail right here. And we got that Robot Reaper there looking frozen in time, looking like he's in an icy crypt. Almost like the Wolfman and Frankenstein back in the day. Oh, remember when they were locked in that ice? Hard times, hard times. With the worst down here, Robot Reaper, of course. The Frozen Death Edition is what this is officially called. Looking frozen on the sides as well with the blue and black attack. Ultimates on the top. On the back, he's giving you what you're going to do, brother. He wants you to join the Frozen Death Squad. And then you've got War and Peace down there. Let's see what it says about the old Robot Reaper. System warning, Robot Reaper, the robotic harbinger of death, has been detected. This eerie electric emissary from an eternal extermination is hardwired for horror and programmed for pain. A freezing cold calculating computer with a corrupting file broken from a forgotten polar ice cap. Mercy does not compute. Each victim faces a binary decision, and Robot Reaper always chooses 0 for delete. Escape is impossible. Everyone will be powered down. Rebooting is not an option. Press any key to die. There are good guys, there are bad guys. Then there are the worst. And kind of cool, frozen in time, a computer guy, I guess, is what it kind of is. And we got a very ice crystally crypt back there as far as the background goes. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison time. There it is, the old Reaper of Robots doing his thing right here in the package, and I'm just going to bust him out. Usually I have to take these Super 7s offline. Looks like he's pretty easy to get out of here, so we're just going to roll with it. We're going to roll on strong, and we're going to give it the old see you later. Goodbye, and it looks like we got one twist tie right around the waist here. Going to die that out. There it is, and we're ready to Reaper with the robot. See you later. Goodbye. Once again, let's dive in. Let's start with these hands, accessories, a few accessories with this one, as we can see right here. We're going to start with the hands. Right out of the package, he's got the open hands. He's open there. He's going to freeze you. That's what he's going to do. We do get those beautiful pointer finger hands. You got to have that. If he's a Reaper, he's going to say, hey, I choose you. It's your turn. But we do get that right there. Two fists of Robot Fury, like some Rock'em Sock'em robots is what that's about. We got two fists of Fury there. And then we do got two gripping hands, of course, to grip his weapon. He's going to grip it. He's going to rip it. He's going to be ready to go. All the hands very robotic-like, but frozen in a blue color. Now we do get a little floppy disk action here. Oh, remembering back to like kindergarten on our computers back in the day with these floppy disks. Before a lot of people's time, probably, but a wild time. FrozenDeath.exe. So there it is. There's the whole program there. And then he does come with a Game Boy. We saw this before. A great accessory. You can put this with your wrestling figures, your turtle figures. You can do whatever you want. Very cool to get an accessory like this, little Nintendo Game Boy. Looking very, very good. I'm here for that. Then we do get the big old sickle right here. Got two handles on it. He's going to take care of some hay or some heads. Who knows what he might do, but I love the translucent blue frozen-like plastic on here. Looking very, very cool. Then you get the black on the handle like we saw before. But a little difference is to be dangerous is what that is. But looks very, very nice, all things considered. Now we get down to the head sculpt department right out of the package. We get a very robotic-like head. A little bit of translucent action through there as well, making it feel like a very icy blue. Looking very good. Two big old golf ball-like eyes there, looking interesting. A robot mouth. I mean, just definitely looks like a robot. His second head looks like a robot from like Tron or something, or like, I don't know, it's like almost a helmet over the top, like he's ready to ride a motorcycle or something. Now, I didn't use this head on the last version of this, so to make things as different as possible, I'll probably end up using this head on this one just to make things different, use the different hands. Got to make it as different as possible. You got to choose your own adventure, as we do know. But looking very interesting as far as head sculpts go. It really is a pick-em. It's just how do you prefer your heads. Both heads, good enough for what we're looking for here. Now, he does got the big old Reaper robe going on across the top. You got all kinds of tears and cuts and slits in it. It looks like it's a guy that's seen a few things over the years. Looking very good, but it's also very see-through, like a negligee of some kind. Who knows what he's wearing? We do got the hood that goes up over the top as well. If you're a Reaper, you got to have that hood to hide behind. Usually a skeleton back there. Or nothing. This case, it is a robot. Now, you do get the translucent plastic going throughout the whole robot body here, and that is one other point of difference you could do. You could leave the robe off this one if you wanted, just have straight up robot if you want to. And he does look very cool with kind of the translucent plastic throughout, so I might end up going that route with this one. We'll see. He does got Velcro on the robe all the way down the back, so you got the Velcro to remove this, and then you got the rope belt. Oh, fancy rope belt down at the old fishing hole. He's ready to go. You got the rope belt around there. Now, arms go all the way around for us on this one. You do get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbows, side to side at the elbow. Hands removable, back far side to side. Head removable, back far side to side. You do get waist articulation. You do get those big old robot splits. Not really, actually. A little bit limited in the splits department, leg department, especially with the robe on. Single jointed knees, side to side at the knees. Ankles side to side, up and down. Very robotic, clunky feet on him as well. But I do love the blue plastic throughout on this guy with kind of the frosted white over the top. Really makes it stand out. Really makes it look pretty good. I'm sure he'll fit on a Mattel Ringside Collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle at Ringside Collectibles. Pick up your stand. Make sure you get a Mattel stand, as I always do say. But looking interesting, that is for sure. Looking like a Reaper in that robe, no doubt about it. I just got to figure out how I'm going to display this guy. I want to make it as different as possible from the last incarnation, which I do have right over here. And we got him with this big old hook on this side here. So he didn't come with this hook handle, extra attachment for his hand. So there is some points of difference already with this one. We also got a wired hood on this, so a little bit more ornate maybe on the outfit on this one in black. We didn't have... No, we don't. So we got a wire in the hood on this one, no wire on the hood on this one. So definitely some differences. Obviously, taking the wire out of this one's going to save Super 7 some money. There's no doubt about it here. And you could, theoretically, mix and match parts between these two if that is your thing as well. So there is a lot of stuff you can end up doing with this Robot Reaper if you really want to. An interesting looking figure, an interesting property too. It's the worst, as we've talked about, but it is Super 7's internal property. So they're not having to pay licensing to the Hasbros of the world and some of these other ones like Nickelodeon and the Ninja Turtles. They're getting it all in-house. They're getting a little bit more of the profits here. They can do more wild designs, more different designs, and that's what we're seeing here. And it is very interesting they went the route of a repaint to kind of get some more funds back. No different than Mattel, Hasbro, any of the other companies do. But I don't know if I would have rather had a repaint of Series 1, put some time in between Series 2, maybe every other one do a repaint. I think that would have been the maybe more logical choice, but what do I know? What do I know about what's going on? But still an interesting figure. It's not going to be for everybody. It's a property that, you know, not everybody knows about, once again, like the Ninja Turtles or G.I. Joe or Transformers or whatever it may be. But a cool one that you could mix and match and put in different places in your collection, or have your own worst collection. Whatever you want to do, choose your own collecting adventure. That's what you got to do. But the Robot Reaper Frozen Death, looking pretty good to me. But what say you guys and gals out there? Is it a pick up, a pass? And I didn't even know this existed. I'm good with the first one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. And of course, you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for a little Robot Reaper, a little worst, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.